Good evening, you're watching the Buck Stops here at its brand new time of 9 p.m. Starting tonight, this program will be broadcasting at 9 p.m. every night. I'm Barkha Dutt. And before we get to the politics of the day on the program today, the images of devastation coming in from across North India, where the monsoon is asserting her fury. Flash floods across Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, accompanied by landslides, and these drastic images of people stranded, vehicles overturned, and several deaths. The latest figure puts those who have died at 26. There are over 50 people missing in Uttarakhand alone, and over 1,500 people are stranded in Himachal Pradesh as the army is called in for rescue operations. We'll be keeping a close eye on that developing story. Also coming up later on the Buck Stops here tonight, why is it the Sardar Patel, forgotten otherwise by the Congress party, is now the focal point of its battle with Narendra Modi? That's a special debate tonight.
Given the fact that Patel is a lifelong congressman, how can the BJP claim him? Well, they can claim him because the Congress has ceded Patel to the BJP.
But first, let's get started with our top political story this evening. The UPA has undergone its final reshuffle before the elections. It was hyped as a new look cabinet, as it always is. But what's really grabbing the headlines is the average age of, well, the old new ministers. That's right, the average age of the new inductees sworn in today at Rashtrapati Bhavan is actually 70. So is the new cabinet really same old, same old? Also, Rahul Gandhi's revamp in the organizational structure of the Congress party. 42 new secretaries, 42 new faces. But is there a new idea? What does Rahul Gandhi's revamp actually stand for? On the political punch tonight, NDA versus UPA. Who's ahead? Joining us on the political punch tonight as the countdown begins for 2014, the Minister for Environment and Forest, Jayanti Natarajan, joining us from Chennai live tonight, and the spokesperson of the BJP, Nirmala Sitharaman, is joining us as well. Jayanti Natarajan, let me start with you. It is no secret that the electorate of this country is getting younger and younger. And the fact is that even today the Prime Minister is talking about a young Rahul Gandhi being a natural fit to step into his shoes. Yet when we look at what is the final reshuffle we imagine of the cabinet for the UPA before elections kick in, we're looking actually at old faces, and they're old in more ways than one. They're old in age, and they're people who have been around for a long time. You saw Sisram Ola today, well above 80, in a sense being brought in as a new face. What is the meaning of new when we look at the reshuffle today?
I'm so glad you put this question in the way you framed it, Barkha, because on many other discussions I kept hearing, Sisram Ola is old, what is he doing in the cabinet? Let me straight away say, the obvious. That is, the Congress is a party of a mixture of age, experience and youth, and we are proud of it, and we want to bring our best foot, put our best foot forward, which is what we've done now. The second thing I'd like to say is that we are very proud of what is commonly called the Rahul Gandhi stamp. And that is, I believe that Rahul Gandhi, after taking over as Vice President, has galvanized the party in more ways than one. It's not just, on TV debates that you see what he's actually doing on the ground. In every state, we have discussions. There are things that happen behind closed doors. I want to put this to you, that this is an idea which is not just governed by age, but Rahul Gandhi is a young leader with young ideas who's taking the party forward on new paths, organizational elections for one. He doesn't mind starting, or even if he thinks that we're not going to do as well in the immediate future.